saw an example of how we can create adaptive rubrics with Vertex AI evaluation services. Now we will see an example of how we can create or customize static rubric, and also how we can create a custom function to evaluate agentic outputs, right? So these are the two things that we'll take a look at now. So let me go to my PyCharm IDE. So this is the code to like where I created a custom uh, static rubric, which I call it context relevance metric. And the way I created is, so I created an instance of the LLM metric class, right, which is part of the GenAI types package, right? And I instantiated it with the name of the metric, which is context relevance, then prompt template. This is where I gave the instruction, the metric prompt builder, the instruction of what I want to do, what type of evaluation I want to do. I said like evaluate the response against the context and calculate the relevance score, right? And this is my data set, this is my response, and this is the context, right? The context is Rajiv is an architect with expertise in data engineering space. He has 27 years of experience and lives in San Jose, right? But then when I ask the question, where does Rajiv live, the response is Rajiv has 27 years of experience, which is not relevant to the question that has been asked, right? So this evaluation is going to create a score, the relevant score, the context relevant score, right? So evaluate the response against the context and calculate the relevance score. The criteria to be followed to create the score is an accuracy, so must be grounded to the facts in the context, and comprehensiveness is answer must be comprehensive and detailed. Now the rating score, how do you rate, right? That also we are providing to the to this custom rubric based evaluation, is where we are saying that score 3, which is excellent if the accuracy, if it is accurate and grounded to the context, it is comprehensive and detailed. Score a 2, which is good if it is accurate and grounded to the context, but some of the information may be missing. And 1 is it is completely accurate and inaccurate and not grounded to the context, right? And then in the evaluate, right, I just execute the metric. This is where I give the metric, and our metric is this relevance metric, and I pass a data set, right? And I created a simple Streamlit application to parse the output of the eval result and show it in the Streamlit UI. So let me run this now. So if I run it, I should be able to execute the context relevance now. Let me run evaluation, right? And it should give me a score of 1, because we saw, yeah, the score of 1. And the explanation that it has given is, which is the correct explanation, that the AI generated response is completely relevant to the user's prompt. The prompt asks about Rajiv's living place, while the response provides information about Rajiv's experience, which does not answer the question and is not grounded in the prompt's intent, right? So this is a good one. This is this did its work, and this was the input data set, right? So this is what I parsed from the eval result, right? So what we saw is the rubric, how to create a static a rubric and then customize it. Next we'll see a custom function. Like, can I write a custom function and then use that custom function to evaluate my response, right? And this is that code here, and let me explain the code. So this particular function is to check if the response has any credit card number or SSN number. So my evaluation data set is the prompt, which is what are the details of Rajiv, and the response is Rajiv's SSN is, this is a fake SSN that I used, and the credit card number is a fake credit card number that I created, right? Then I have the function contains SSN or credit card. This is the function. This is my custom function where I do a regular expression based check to see if there is an SSN, if there is a pattern of the SSN number or credit card number is there in the response, right? So see here I'm doing a dot get instance. So when we run this with the eval dataset, the dataset content comes under in this variable, and the response is the key for that particular record, right? So I get the response and see if then the response there is an SSN or credit card. This is that logic here. If um, if we find any credit card number or SSN, right, then the score is 1. That means it has a credit card or SSN, otherwise it is 0, right? And the explanation is detected, like if I detected a SSN or a credit card number, if found, else the explanation will be no SSN or credit card number detected, right? So this is my custom function. Within the custom function to check the credit card, right? This is another uh, helper function that I have written, right? And then this function is used within the metric when I instantiate the metric list. Now I'm creating a custom metric with a custom function where I instantiated the metric class, named the metric class, which is SSN or credit card detector, and this is where I am passing that custom function, right? And then I'm executing the evaluation, right? Evaluate by passing the metrics here and the eval data set, right? So if I run this, I didn't have a UI for this. I'm just using batch run here. So here if you see, it would say the eval result. Since I am returning the score and the explanation, the score is 1. That means it found SSN or credit card, and then in the explanation it says detected SSN credit card, right? This is the explanation, right, that I returned, right? So that's how these two methods are implemented in Vertex AI evaluation service. That's all as part of this recording.